What's going on YouTube? Site Harper here. Quick video I want to give to you guys. At first, I would like you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. All right, so here we are again. If you remember from my last video where I taught you how to make a cutout, and we're going to look at this real quick. That's the graphic right there. So I'm going to turn off the actual top layer, and there you can see I made a cutout. All right, of me and my daughter there. You can kind of see where it got a little flawed there. So I'm just gonna scale that back to 100 right now, quick. Hopefully it fits in there. All right, so I kind of made this cutout here for just to show you guys what you can kind of do with After Effects using, with Premiere using Photoshop to kind of get your videos and stuff in there. All right. So what I want to do actually is kind of expand on this right here that we just did. Okay. And I kind of want to do this kind of sequence thing where you actually stop, you're talking, and then you freeze up. Okay, and then this top picture comes out. All right, and we kind of get a blur in the background. So we're going to leave the cool text there because obviously that's some cool text, and I like cool text. So we're going to leave that cool text in there, and so that would represent, your text coming up. You can make it slide in, dive in, whatever you want to do. But let's jump into this thing here. So we've got this kind of thing here where we put this picture on this frame. And again, if you hadn't seen this, there are some links in the top on the cards that'll show you where you can go watch the past video. All right. So you get here on this, and then what I want to do is I actually want to just cut my video right at that point, right at that frame. Okay. Reason being is because I want to keep that there. All right. And I want to actually move this stuff out. All right, what's going to happen is that we're going to lose the background. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're keeping the background. So what I'm going to do to save time rather than do all of that is I'm just going to duplicate. All right, make a frame out of this background layer, which would be this actual video here at the bottom. So right at that frame there, I'm going to create another frame. All right, doesn't matter that I'm still in there. And I'm going to put this on a desktop. So I'm going to put still BK for background. Okay. All right. Then I'm just going to hit OK, making sure that I know where it's going. So it's going on the desktop. So I'm just going to grab this off of the desktop right now. There it is. And I'm going to drag it into here. And what I want to happen is at this point in time, all right, I want the background, all right, to be this. And I want to move out my actual video there, because what's going to happen is once we get this thing to go pop out, okay, we're going to come back to what we were saying and finish it out. Okay, so, and if my computer would want to cooperate with me today, then we'll have a good tutorial. All right, so this is what we're going to do. So when it comes in, it stops. All right, our top picture, okay, we want to set a keyframe for scale. All right, there, and then we want to move it just a little bit, a couple more frames over. Let's see, Probably about here is good. And then we want to scale this up so we can see ourselves really nice. Let's say about 114 at work. All right, so what happens, got a nice little boom, stop. And you can already see where we're going with this, okay? So talking, boom. All right. Now, since I have that coming up, what I want to do in the background is I want to blur this background out, okay? Blur this background out, all right? So we got it. So it doesn't change anything, all right? Even though we have that still picture in the background. So we want to blur that background out. So I'm just going to go up to effects and I'm going to put in blur, and I want to find a Gaussian blur, okay? Like that one. Now I just put it on the background. And again, we're going to come back to the first frame. Going to set a keyframe for blurriness. All right. At the start. And in between it getting from the bottom to from the 100 to 114, in between there, somewhere in the middle, I want it to fully blur out. So I'm going to leave it there, and then I'm going to set my blur to there. So now we're looking kind of cool there. All right. All right. Because we want all that to happen simultaneously. All right. So again, boom, we got that. Now that cool text can change into anything we want it. Let's say we want it to be, let's just say it's the person who is in it. So let's just say it's me. Me. All right. My name. All right. Let's go back in there. Grab the text tool. So I can just put in site. Harper. All right. And obviously it's too big. So we're just going to drop it down. And I just like it coming. I like it coming in, you know, behind my head, so it shows depth. Man, it looks really dope. So I can have this fly in from one side to the other side, or I can drop it in. However you pretty much want to do it. It look cool coming in this way, or coming at an angle, coming up, or however you want it to come in. So I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of that at this moment. I'm going to go in here and just go to effects, and maybe I'll just put a video transition, maybe, or slide. I like the slide. All right, let's just go slide on it, just for ease of use. Boom, so you can see how I can slide in like that. All right, cool. So that right there is already looking pretty dope. Okay, but basically that's all you have to do to get something nice. And I can put up there, have my actual music playing in the background, and then from there we can actually start back talking. All right, we'll let that go. And you can also ease back into this as well if you want, like, instead of just starting back so abruptly. But just for the sake of time and for the sake of you watching the next part of the series, we'll do it like that. All right. So that's a way that you can manipulate this. I know first we did the cutout. Now we're working with what you can do with it, and you guys are more creative than I am, I'm pretty sure. So you can think of other things that you can do with this cutout. If you can move things in the background, maybe you might have a bunch of cutouts, and then do some animation in the background if you want to, stuff like that. But I thought this was the quickest, easiest way that you can come up with a nice little title sequence if you wanted to, you know, for your videos. Something very quick and easy that you can do not that much time. All right. So especially if you need something for your YouTube videos or something like that, you can definitely do something like this. And with any picture too, or with any video, you know, you can cut these things out and make these cool things like this. So that's all for today. I'm going to be get more in depth with this technique, show you some other things that you can do with it. Hopefully I can get the After Effects one done this week. If not, I'll definitely bring you something that you can use, something of value. All right. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you'll never miss an upload. And also, if you would like to comment, put in a comment something that you would like to see. All right. Check out my links that's going to be in the description for cool gear that you can get. And also, stay tuned to this channel, Filmmaking for Less.